on Hills TV. I am Udwak Daniel. First, let's talk the headlines. And on the headlines, Nigeria to end Twitter ban soon. Still on the headlines, Johannesburg to elect new mayor. Also on the headlines, Australian border to reopen for first time in pandemic. And on sports, England all-rounder retires from Test cricket. And now the news in detail. Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari has announced that the months-long ban on Twitter will be lifted, but only after certain conditions are met. The president made this known to the citizens during the live Independence Day speech broadcast as part of activities to mark the nation's 61st Independence Day celebration. Meanwhile, the social media platform Twitter, which is currently banned in Nigeria, says it looks forward to being reinstated there following productive discussions with its government. An unnamed Twitter spokesperson said on Friday that they are engaging with the Nigerian government and committed to charting a path forward to the restoration of Twitter for everyone in Nigeria. They also reiterated that discussions with the Nigerian government have been respectful and productive as they look forward to seeing the service restored very soon. Away from that story, let's have you know that today, as the nation marks the 61st anniversary of Nigeria's attainment of independence, amid the celebration of nationhood in the national colors of green and white, symbolizing natural wealth and peace, the reality for citizens is mixed with gloom and a state of fear. Hills TV correspondents took to the streets to find out how Nigerians are celebrating the day and came back with this report.
This country did not achieve any good thing, because if this country achieve good thing, we will not be in this position we are today. You understand? It's just like we are. Anytime we are thinking about the future is worse thing, because even the past is better than future now.
People are so gullible and all they think is just themselves. In a country 61, what are we doing? It is like the harder you work in Nigeria, the poorer you're becoming.
They should stop pretending. We are not making progress.
Acknowledging this reality, Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari in his Independence Day broadcast today said the past 18 months have been some of the most difficult periods in the history of Nigeria and gives reason for this.
Fellow Nigerians, the past 18 months have been some of the most difficult periods in the history of Nigeria. Since the Civil War, I doubt whether we have seen a period of more heightened challenges than what we have witnessed in this period. Our original priorities for 2020 were to continue stabilizing our economy following the deep recession while restoring peace in areas confronted with security challenges. But the COVID-19 pandemic and its devastating impact on all nations meant we needed to shift gears and re-strategize. Nigerians came together as one to fight against COVID-19. It is this attitude, and by the sufficient grace of God, we continue to survive the pandemic as a nation and indeed provide leadership and example at regional and international levels.
My only advice there is that they should not give up. They should try their best. Don't put your mind for government. Say government will help you. Just try your best and make sure so you help yourself and feed yourself. That's the only hope you have. And some people, when they try, they want to go and commit suicide, they want to die because they don't have job. That's not the best option. The best option is for you to go and look for something, maybe learn work, do something that can be able to feed you and your family. That's the only way you can be able to survive.
back, Nigeria's former president, Goodluck Jonathan, has called on Nigerians to be optimistic about the future of the country, despite the challenges currently faced. According to reports, Jonathan made the appeal in his goodwill message issued on Thursday in Abuja to Nigerians on the occasion of the nation's 61st independence anniversary. He said that the nation held abundant promises for the citizens, adding that Nigeria has what it takes to overcome today's threats and trials. The former president also encouraged the leaders and the citizens to rededicate themselves to the virtues of equity, justice, tolerance, and strive to give their best for the good of the nation. He described Independence Day as a day of freedom that provides an opportunity to reflect on the country's progress, celebrate its humble attainments, and ponder over those dreams yet to be fulfilled. According to him, the journey of nationhood is a marathon which requires patience, resilience, tolerance, and determination. And now for some COVID-19 updates. Nigeria has recorded 281 new cases of COVID-19 in 13 states, bringing the total to 205,765 in 36 states of the country, plus the FCT. According to the latest information released by the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, that is the NCDC, FCT reported 111 cases, Lagos 34, Edo 33, Kwara and Plateau also confirmed 20 cases each, Rivers 17, Abia 10, Imo 8, Nasarawa reported 6 cases each, Ekiti 6, Akwa Ibom 3, and Oyo recorded 2 cases. A total of 138,000 and so on persons have been discharged, and the number of deaths is 2,720. So, the number of active cases amounts to 9,428. When the news returns, news from other parts of Africa. Stay with us. Glad to have you back. It is the World Now at 4 on Hills TV. Councillors in South Africa's commercial hub Johannesburg will on Friday elect a new mayor following the death of Jolie D. Matongo in a car crash 2 weeks ago. Matongo was in office for just 1 month, replacing the predecessor who had died from COVID-19 complications. Matongo died in September after his vehicle collided with a van while trying to avoid a pedestrian who had run onto the road, local media reported. He was a member of the governing African National Congress, that is the ANC, and the party has now endorsed Mfo Moyarane as its candidate. Moyarane was formerly in charge of environment and infrastructure services in the city. More in the news, the US and the UK are the latest nations to condemn Ethiopia's decision to expel 7 senior United Nations officials amid growing international condemnation. Ethiopia accuses the UN of meddling in the country's internal affairs, which the UN denies. Washington has said it condemns in the strongest possible terms the expulsion of the UN officials, who include the heads of the UN Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, that is the UNOCHA, and the head of the UN Children's Fund, UNICEF, in Ethiopia. The UK government has also called for the decision to be reversed with immediate effect. Ethiopian authorities have not provided details to support their claims of meddling, but the expulsions came after the UN aid chief, Martin Griffiths, raised concerns about the de facto blockade of the aid and the war given to the war-torn region of Tigray. Thousands of people have been killed and more than 2 million have fled their homes since Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed ordered a military offensive against regional forces in Tigray in November 2020. We move to other parts of the world after this break. Do stay with us. Continuing with the news, Australia will reopen its international border from November, giving long-awaited freedoms to vaccinated citizens and their relatives. According to reports, since March 2020, Australia has had some of the world's strictest border rules, even banning its own people from leaving the country. The policy has been praised for helping to suppress COVID, but it has also controversially separated families. Prime Minister Scott Morrison said it is time to give Australians their lives back. Morrison told a press briefing on Friday people would be eligible to travel when their state's vaccination rate hit 80%. Travel would not immediately be open to foreigners, but the government said it was working towards welcoming tourists back to our shores. For decades, the crime of a notorious serial killer have haunted the Paris crime squad, but now a former military police officer is said to have confessed to have been the murderer known as Le Grillet, the pockmarked man before his death. Named locally as François Verove, the DNA has been matched to several crime scenes linked to Le Grillet. According to reports, his murders and rapes shocked Paris between 1986 and 1994, but until now were never solved. Among the shocking crimes attributed to him was the murder of 11-year-old Cecily Bloch. She was reported missing after failing to show up to school in Paris in 1986. Didier Savan, a lawyer representing the families and investigators, won't ever know all the crimes Le Grillet committed. Verove is linked to 4 murders and 6 rapes, but Savan said there were undoubtedly more, and his death had left many families without answers. More to come on sports with Daniel Abbasi. Stay with us.
Hi, my name is D-Flex and I am a contortionist. My talent brought me to the world stage through America's Got Talent, and I have an amazing opportunity for you. Boss FM 95.5 Abuja, the sole sponsor of Boss FM 95.5 Valentine Special Abuja. A Valentine show that shuts down the whole of Abuja and still has everyone talking about it, is here with another blockbuster, Naija Boss Factor. If you have a unique talent like mine, or you can sing, dance, act, or fashion, whatever your talent is and you want the world to see, follow the instructions below to register. On the America's Got Talent stage, I brought the Naija Factor with my look. So whatever you're bringing on the Naija Boss Factor show, make sure it has a Naija feel to it. Auditions will be held in Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, Benin and Owerri. And a 7 million naira tier rubber car awaits the winner at the grand finale. So quickly get registered to book your slot. Registration ends September 19th, 2021. Hi, my name is D-Flex and I am a contortionist. My talent brought me to the world stage through America's Got Talent, and I have an amazing opportunity for you. Boss FM 95.5 Abuja, the sole sponsor of Boss FM 95.5 Valentine Special Abuja. A Valentine show that shuts down the whole of Abuja and still has everyone talking about it, is here with another blockbuster, Naija Boss Factor. If you have a unique talent like mine, or you can sing, dance, act, or fashion, whatever your talent is and you want the world to see, follow the instructions below to register. On the America's Got Talent stage, I brought the Naija Factor with my look. So whatever you're bringing on the Naija Boss Factor show, make sure it has a Naija feel to it. Auditions will be held in Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, Benin and Owerri. And a 7 million naira tier rubber car awaits the winner at the grand finale. So quickly get registered to book your slot. Registration ends.
Good evening and welcome to Sports News at Board Now at 4. I am Daniel Obasi. Now starting off with tennis, where Cameron Norrie recovered from a sluggish start to beat compatriot Dan Evers 7-6, 6-3 in the second round of the San Diego Open, while Andy Murray lost to Casper Ruud. Norrie, 26, was 5-2 down in the fourth set, but later found his rhythm as edged out Evans in a tiebreaker before going on to win a tightly fought second set. He will face Canadian fourth seed Denis Shapovalov in the quarterfinals. Elsewhere, Andy Murray was defeated by Norwegian second seed Ruud 7-5, 6-4. The three-time Grand Slam winner Murray has been awarded a wild card into the Indian Wells main draw, which starts on the 4th of October. It will be the first time the 34-year-old has taken part in the tournament in California since 2017. And over now to injury. The 23-year-old England international has not played since coming on as a substitute in July's Euro 2020 final. Rashford, who has been troubled by his shoulder for months, has opted for an operation at the start of August. Manchester United boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer says he is delighted with Rashford training resumption and was happy to have the Englishman back. And still on football, where Brazilian legend Pelé has been released from hospital after undergoing surgery for a colon tumor. The 80-year-old had the operation at the Albert Einstein Hospital in Sao Paulo on September 4th, where he has been receiving treatment since 31st of August after the tumor was detected in a routine test. Pelé, who is the only player to have won the World Cup 3 times, left the intensive care unit 10 days later but had to be readmitted. His medical team says he would continue to undergo chemotherapy. Pelé also thanked all the entire medical team for their efforts and commitment during his stay at the hospital. And that's your sports news on World Now at 4. Back to Uduak Daniel for the rest of the news.